Die, we're doing this? Why are you here again?
I don't know.
This was not going to be the Dubster Dive this week, but oh well. Sure, fits with the theme we've been doing lately, anime based on games, I guess.
Is that the theme?
Well, it has been for the last while. So yeah, Nekopara. Oh, how do I broach this subject? Nekopara, a series of hentai visual novels, let's just be honest with it. Created by Neko Works, because they're subtle. Started all the way back in December 2014. Since has 5 light novel, or visual novels. Light novels, yeah. A manga, and as of recently, an anime. I mean, this is the first time there was an anime. There was one kick-started back in 2017 that apparently aired in Japanese movie theaters. I have so many questions about that. But, yeah.
I mean, the studio name is slightly more subtle.
Yeah, so does Felix Films. Which, for what I looked up, they did like 2 other things. I think, yeah, something like a good shepherd, a good librarian, or some shit. Something I've never even heard of. Have you?
Vaguely, I guess. Probably not. It's clearly more of a hentai than this.
Yeah. Damn pop-up, go away. Yeah, so Nekopara got its anime adaptation in, well, this year. Making it probably the most recent thing we've covered, actually, now that I think about it. With a dub from Funny, everyone's best friends.
Are you putting words in their mouth again?
Yes. Nekopara follows Casho, a young man who strikes out on his own to open his own patisserie. But he's shocked to find that 2 of his family's cat girls snuck along with him. Yeah, I've seen this world cat girls, which were just humanoid cats, exist. Shut up. And...
Shut up, fuck you, Moe Slock. I mean, what?
Basically, and the anime just covers everyday life nonsense with them and his family, which includes his crazed younger sister and the other remaining cat girls. And that's basically it. There's not really much to spoil. I mean...
There's not?
No, there's really not. The anime... You know, you saw it. The anime barely even covers
like
anything from the visual novels.
Oh, you mean like that one episode that's a sequel to Keiju?
We'll get to that, but yes. That episode is hilarious. The closest it gets to covering the visual novels is the episodes that follow Maple and her character arc, one of the other cat girls, but it's condensed in such a way that it makes you think, well shit, what the hell's the point? I should just play the VN in the first place. Well, I guess moving on from that, Die, how good's the animation? Or is it shit? You're gonna say it's better than DMC anime, aren't you?
You said animation, not cut. I mean, there's no awkward cutaways like that. What? Oh, we can come back to that.
Yeah. But hey, think of it this way. This is one of the studio's first things, I think. In fact, it even says Felix Films was founded in 2014, so yeah, they really haven't done much. Well, I guess moving on to audio, they use their own OST with a mix of like 2 or 3 songs from the games.
Most importantly, your favorite one.
Oh my god, I forget the name of the song, but it's the most overused song in all of the novels. So, yeah, I guess OST is fine. It doesn't do anything terrible, it's just there. But, yeah, it's gonna be one of our shorter Dubster dives, isn't it? Normally when you're on, it's like an hour. Because we're already on the Dubcast section.
Not much to talk about.
Well, Casho, Pro Tycoon, who this anime wouldn't let you know that, is voiced by Seth McGill. Is that how you pronounce his last name? I don't know. Someone's gonna hurt me in the comments. What the hell else was he even in?
A minor role and a bunch of other stuff.
He was in Shonen Maid, wasn't he?
Oh yeah, he was in Shonen Maid.
I'd say he did a good job here. The problem is he's not given much to work with. Because, yeah, Casho's the protagonist of the visual novels, but you wouldn't know that. This anime focuses way more on the cats than it does him. Which I guess makes sense. Neko is in the title. But yeah, you could... He's basically just basic bitch self-insert, so not really much to complain about.
Is that even much different from the
VN?
For the VN?
Other than him struggling with his business of trying to strike out on his own, or not really. Well, I guess we should move on to Shigure, his younger sister, voiced by Emily Fuhardo. Yeah, that J is pronounced like that from what I've seen. And she does fine. I mean, most of her character quirk was toned way down in the anime.
Toned down to a whole entire... It's just an episode.
Yeah. Every time she addresses Casho, she calls him Oni-sama or Oni-chan in the VN, so that should tell you. I don't know if that's a dub thing that they toned down or the anime itself. But either way, I think she does fine as her with what she's given. But next is the cats. The waifus of everyone in this fan of the show, I guess. Oh, let's start with Chikola, voiced by Bryn April, or Kotori from Date Alive, Hiyori from Noragami, too many other roles to name off. Unless you have any others you could think of that aren't gonna, like, make you list off 8,000.
Or you could always say AOT.
Oh yeah, this is historian AOT, wasn't she? She's totally not best girl or anything in that series.
What was that?
Nothing. Well, Shikola's kind of an idiot for those who've played the VNs. The anime at least shows that enough. Or are you gonna say it doesn't?
Yeah.
Next we have Vanilla, Chikola's twin, voiced by Natalie Hoover, the one that sounds a lot like Sonya Nevermind from Danganronpa. I wonder how many people are gonna get that joke.
No. No one's gonna get that joke.
Well, again, does a good job voicing the sloth, which Vanilla doesn't have a lot of her trollisms in the anime. In the VN, she's a massive troll with a lot of her comments and stuff she does. Again, we're gonna get to our criticisms of the anime afterward on here, because there is a handful.
I mean, but you can criticize something that's my wife's slog.
You'll know what I mean when we get there. Next is Coconut, voiced by Morgan Garrett, or from Dai's favorite show, Masamune's Revenge, right, Dai?
Get out of here.
But that is your favorite show, you love it so much.
No one likes that show.
Please, no one requests that show. Which means I'm asking for it now, aren't I?
Pretty much.
So, Coconut's, I guess, the rebellious one of the family.
Oh, she is? I couldn't tell. She didn't have a lot of screen time.
Again, we're getting to that. Next is Azuki, the oldest one, voiced by Lucy Christian, who we've covered here before on DMC.
Oh, so what you're saying is you want to go back to Gilgamesh?
No. No. Please. I don't know what I did to deserve that, but I'm sorry. It's okay. Alright? Whatever. Azuki is the one Coconut is sibling rivalry with. Scared Coconut's tall and busty and developed, whereas Azuki's the opposite, even though she's the oldest. You see what they did there?
It's real subtle. Although it's mostly short jokes.
See, here we go. We have the one who is definitely not the fan service character in the slightest, who is totally not pervy at all, Cinnamon.
I think you sold it there.
Voiced by Kristen McGuire, or, Maleem and Slime, Senko and Helpful Fox Senko-san, bunch of other things too, but we'll just go with those for now, I guess. But hey, at least they kept her character quirk largely unchanged, right? Right?
Yeah, I guess. You know to play these novels. Why do I act like I have?
Whatever. We're done with the last of the main. Here's the last main of the six, Maple, voiced by Anastasia Munoz, who just covered last time on Danganronpa with all of their 2 lines as Usami from that series.
Yeah, they did have 2 Was it 2 lines?
Yeah, it was at the end of the credits in that show.
Blank and you'll miss it.
But hey, at least Maple got a lot of screen time in this anime. They turned her whole, 3-hour arc from the VN into a 20-minute episode, if that even.
I mean, it's not that bad considering it's a 12-episode anime, if you think about it that way.
Well, all these people so far have done a decent job as these characters. This is the first time they've been dubbed. Next, we have Cacao, who's the anime-only character. Voiced by Tabitha Ray, or Hotaru from Dagashi Kashi. I knew I'd have to bring up that show eventually.
You guys should suggest that. I hear he likes it.
I fucking hate that show. What's wrong with you? I mean, it does have Todd in it. Whatever, we're getting off topic. So yeah, everyone for the most part does a decent job here. And I know people were wondering, wait, but there's Cat Girls. How come someone else wasn't voicing in it? Well, because they're the ADR director. The show is ADR directed by Jade Saxton, rather than her voicing in it. Because, you know, she doesn't cast herself in main roles, unlike some of you other ADR directors.
What are you talking about? She did voice in it.
Wasn't she like ad voices or one-off characters?
No, she's Chibi Maple.
Okay, yeah, but come on.
So I proved you wrong. But yeah. It's still not a main role, so...
Yeah. Now, should be noted, because I know if we don't bring this up, someone else will. There were pointless script changes in the dub, and I told you about this before. It's the one in the Keijo episode.
Yeah.
You know, where they remove Vanilla's pun of, what's the ass end of an acquaintance? An ass acquaintance. They changed that in the dub for some reason. I have no idea why. Because people are pointing out that, hey, they're removing sexual jokes. That one wasn't even sexual, though. And they left Cinnamon largely unchanged in the dub, so it just seems kind of...
Didn't you say they left one of her quotes word for word?
Yeah, from the game. I forgot which one it was, but yeah, they did. I gotta look that up later. I'm gonna be like, oh, that's what it was. I feel like an idiot.
No one said you were intelligent.
Yeah.
I mean, you did watch Gilgamesh willingly.
I did. And this show's at least better than that. But here's the problem with this show, and we're not going to just talking about it as far as we know plot. That's not. It's moe schlock. What were you expecting? It's the fact that this is an anime based on a series of ecchi visual novels that's not advertising its product very well. We're not saying go balls to the walls, ecchi, be a hentai. No, but
I mean, as much as you can advertise a hentai.
Hey, if Testament of Sister New Devil can air on TV. But still, people who watch this anime are like, oh, I want to go play the VNs. I love wholesome cat moe schlock, and this anime was okay. I want to see what the VNs are all about. Gonna go in there. What the hell am I reading? Why are they boning? And why does Shigure want her Oni-chan so badly? What the hell is this? It might be a little, whiplash is what I'm saying.
A little.
Yeah. Overall, though, you know what you're getting with this show. It's just another average moe schlock. Doesn't do anything terrible, but doesn't do anything I'd say standoutish either. And I've played the game, so trust me, I know what this anime's all about. I don't think you have, though.
No, I haven't.
You should. It's nothing but wholesome cat stuff.
Oh, okay, you sold it wide.
I mean, I guess the anime did introduce Cacao decently and drag her in as part of the main family without it feeling like she was out of place.
I mean, they even added her to the opening animation after she officially joined the main cast.
Yeah, so there's that. And since this anime, for the most part, like 10 out of 12 episodes, does its own thing, it doesn't step on the toes of the novels at all. Which I think was what they were going for, giving people a taste of what they get in the novels. The problem is because they didn't have any ecchi shit, people are going to be really confused when they go to the novels. I love how when I'm looking this show up to see if I could find what people were saying about it, the first thing I saw was Nekopara, a wholesome cat slice of life that will have anyone's heart melting with how moe it is. And then it just makes you think, okay, go play the VN, let's see how wholesome you think it is then. Either way, I'm just gonna give this...
It is very...
What? What?
It is very wholesome.
So I'm gonna give this show a C. It's very average. There's better moe schlock out there, to be honest. This show isn't terrible. Some of the comedic scenes were honestly hilarious.
And it's the closest you're gonna get to a sequel to Keijo.
Too bad that episode has the most infamous script change that was pointless. I don't know. Seriously, why did they do that? That was stupid. Then again, if this show did have all the ecchi content that the VNs did, Funny would probably drop it claiming it didn't meet company standards, wouldn't they?
That businessman would stand.
No one's gonna get that Resi 5 reference, man.
Oh please, people love the shit out of Resi 5. If they don't get it, they clearly didn't play it at all.
Well, I guess as of right now, there's no announcement on a season 2 for this, which I don't think there ever will be. It seems like they just wanted to get it out there to promote the games, and that's it. But Volume 4 of this series was announced, and that should be coming to Steam probably at the end of the year, early next year.
And I'm sure you'll talk all about it.
Well, I'm sure people are going to ask, if I watch this anime, could I jump on with Nekopara Volume 4? Probably not. This anime does a good job getting you introduced to each character and their quirk. The problem is half of them don't get enough screen time to really become fleshed out enough. Is that what you were saying about Coconut earlier?
Yeah.
Maple, Chicola, and Vanilla, I think, are the three that get the most screen time, which makes sense for Chicola and Vanilla since they're basically the mains.
I wouldn't even say vanilla. It's mostly Chicola.
Yeah.
By a large margin.
Then again, Casio gets cucked out of the main role in his own series. I mean, I'm sure no one's complaining, but if you look at it, it is kind of funny. That'd be like if in the Danganronpa anime, Makoto's not even there at all. Yeah, so if you want, go ahead and watch it, I guess. You wouldn't be wasting your time, but you wouldn't be missing anything if you skip this either.
You'd be missing out on cat girls.
But there's plenty of anime with that out there.
Exactly.
I haven't even seen a lot of them, but I'm pretty sure you could find ones that do shit way better than this one if you look hard enough. I find ones that do way worse, though. But yeah, sticking with what I said, I'm giving it a C for cat. See what I did there?
You should have given an N for Nook.
You had it set to N for Neko. Should be set to W for Wumbo. What the hell does that mean?
Wompology, the study of cat
Nekos?
It's first grade.
But alright, so yeah, it was Nekopara. I don't know, let us know what you thought of it below. Did you like it way more than we did? Or did you hate it with a fiery passion? Which if you did, probably means you don't like Moe schlock.
One man's trash is another man's moe.
Danganronpa quote? Really?
I mean, you can bring it up, Danganronpa.
It's okay. Because the other question for the comments, besides, if you want us to cover something, go ahead and leave it below, and maybe we will, eventually. Just please no Tagashi Kashi.
Okay, now you're just begging for it.
Well, the question is who is the best cat waifu in all of Nekopara? Let's see who they bring up.
They'll bring up someone who's not even in Nekopara.
Yeah, man, Konako from DxD, definitely, bro.
Makes sense.
Sure. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching, and we'll be back next time, I guess. So, till then, have a nice day, guys.